Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. We're going to learn about the life of Donald Trump. This will be a simple and easy to understand biography, perfect for practicing English listening. Let's dive right in. Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, in Queens, New York City. His full name is Donald John Trump. He was raised in a large family. His father, Fred Trump, was a well-known businessman who built houses in New York, particularly affordable housing. His mother, Mary McLeod Trump, was originally from Scotland. Donald was the fourth child in the family, and he had four siblings: Marianne, Fred Jr., Elizabeth, and Robert. Despite coming from a wealthy family, Donald was taught to work hard. He went to a local school called Kew Forest School when he was young. Later, his father sent him to a military academy in New York, called the New York Military Academy, hoping it would help him become more disciplined and develop leadership skills. After that, Donald attended Fordham University for 2 years, before transferring to the prestigious Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, one of the top business schools in the world. He graduated in 1968 with a degree in economics. After finishing his education, Donald Trump began working for his father's company, the Trump Organization. He was given the responsibility of running the business and managing new projects. His father had already made a lot of money by building affordable homes, so Donald used that wealth to expand the business into new areas. In the 1970s, Donald started his first big project, developing the Commodore Hotel in New York City. The hotel was not doing very well at first, but Donald made improvements and turned it into a success. It was renamed the Grand Hyatt Hotel, and this project was one of the key moments that made him famous as a successful businessman. In the 1980s, Donald Trump built his most famous building, Trump Tower, in New York City. It was a giant skyscraper and became one of the most iconic buildings in the world. Trump Tower had offices, luxury apartments, and even a public atrium with high-end shops. This building symbolized Donald's success and wealth. Donald didn't stop with just buildings. He also started buying casinos in Atlantic City, a famous gambling city. In 1990, he opened the Trump Taj Mahal Casino, which was the largest casino in the world at the time. Even though he faced some challenges with these businesses, including financial troubles, his name became linked to luxury and success. In the 1990s, Donald Trump became a popular figure, not just for his business, but also for his public image. He appeared in magazines, newspapers, and on TV. His wealth and style made him a well-known figure. In 2004, he became the host of a reality TV show called The Apprentice. On the show, he would tell people, "You're fired," when they didn't do well, and this catchphrase made him even more famous. Donald Trump's life was also marked by his marriages and children. He has been married 3 times and has 5 children. First marriage. Ivana Trump. In 1977, Donald married Ivana Zelničková, a model from Czechoslovakia, now the Czech Republic. Together, they had 3 children: Donald Trump Jr., born 1977, Ivanka Trump, born 1981, and Eric Trump, born 1984. Ivana was also involved in his business and helped him manage his projects. However, after 15 years of marriage, Donald and Ivana divorced in 1992. Second marriage. Marla Maples. In 1993, Donald married Marla Maples, an actress. They had one daughter together, Tiffany Trump, born in 1993. Sadly, their marriage also ended in divorce in 1999. Third marriage, Melania Trump. In 2005, Donald married Melania Trump, a model from Slovenia. They have one son together, Baron Trump, who was born in 2006. Baron is Donald's youngest child, and he was still a child when his father became president. Donald Trump's business, the Trump Organization, grew even bigger. He continued to develop famous buildings, including luxury hotels, casinos, and golf courses. His name became a brand that was known worldwide. He also opened Trump Towers in many cities around the world, and his buildings became symbols of his success and wealth. However, it wasn't always smooth sailing for Donald Trump. In the 1990s, his businesses faced financial struggles. Some of his casinos were losing money, and he had a lot of debt. He even had to borrow money from the banks to keep his businesses going. But Donald Trump is known for his persistence, and he worked hard to overcome these challenges. Eventually, he fixed the problems and made his businesses successful again. By the 2000s, Donald Trump began to show interest in politics. He often talked about running for president, but didn't take that step until much later. In 2015, he made the surprising decision to run for president of the United States. Many people were shocked because he had no political experience. However, Donald Trump was confident in his abilities and believed that his success in business could help him lead the country. During his presidential campaign, he promised to make America great again. He focused on topics like creating jobs, building a wall to stop illegal immigration, and changing trade deals with other countries. He ran against Hillary Clinton, the former Secretary of State, and many people thought she would win. However, Donald Trump won the Electoral College and became the 45th President of the United States. Presidency 2017 to 2021. Donald Trump served as president from January 20th, 2017 to January 20th, 2021. Some of the key things he did during his presidency include: Donald Trump focused on improving the economy. He lowered taxes for businesses, hoping it would lead to more jobs. Many people liked his ideas, and the economy grew during his first few years. One of his main promises was to build a wall along the border with Mexico to stop illegal immigration. This became a central issue during his presidency. Donald Trump worked on making deals with countries like North Korea, China, and Russia. He met with North Korea's leader, Kim Jong-un, to discuss stopping the development of nuclear weapons. He tried to make changes to the healthcare system, aiming to make it cheaper and easier for Americans to get health insurance. However, many of his ideas were not successful. In 2019, Donald Trump was impeached by the House of Representatives, meaning they accused him of doing something wrong while in office. However, the Senate did not remove him from office, so he remained president until his term ended in 2021. In 2020, Donald Trump ran for a second term but lost to Joe Biden. After the election, Donald Trump and some of his supporters believed the election was unfair, even though there was no proof of cheating. This led to a riot at the U.S. Capitol on January 6, 2021. The riot was an attempt to stop Congress from counting the votes that showed Joe Biden had won. Donald Trump left office on January 20th, 2021, and did not attend Joe Biden's inauguration. After leaving the White House, he returned to his business life, still owning many buildings, golf courses, and hotels. He also remains a prominent figure in American politics and has talked about possibly running for president again in 2024. Donald Trump's life has been full of highs and lows. He went from being a businessman with a small family company to becoming one of the most famous people in the world. Whether people agree with him or not, Donald Trump has had a huge impact on business, politics, and pop culture. He is known for his hard work, confidence, and ability to overcome challenges, and his story shows that with determination, you can achieve great things, even in the face of adversity.